Good morning. Here is an overview on your BPHS Senior AVID data. This is one of the last things that I or AVID Center will require of you. Each year they are collecting data on what goes on with our seniors, and this is one of those things. So hopefully the screencast will help you in terms of answering some questions and helping you through the process. Let me go back a little bit. Why we do it, again, this is for AVID Center, and they use the data to help illustrate to people who provide money and funding for our programs, the government and et cetera. It helps them illustrate how the program helps students as you guys move into the next phase of your life. That money that they use and the data that they use helps show how AVID helps fund systems and teachers and progress to help develop your college plans, your career paths, and to create bridges in between AVID and the next step, whether that's college, the military, a vocational school, and so on. It does also, funding is also used in terms of helping you apply and get accepted to schools and programs, in terms of how AVID helps provide tools for success when you're there, and helps you maybe look at options that you hadn't had before. Again, all of these things take money, and people don't like to give up their money. So if there is something that we can show from all of you guys to say, hey, look, this is what's doing with AVID here. This is why we need your financial support. It helps us make a better program. It helps AVID actually make a better program, because then more funding comes to us, which is always a good thing. And so how they collect this data is through the different things that they ask me and the AVID team to submit on behalf of our school. And most of those things I can do with the help of our AVID team, Scotty, Blay, Herreros, Mr. Sage. But the senior data is something uniquely that is something you need to do and that I need you to do in order to help get that all submitted to AVID Center. So you'll see that one of the things that'll happen is once you submit, I actually need to confirm that before you graduate. So we're going to start working on this now, because the goal is, as always, to have 100% submission on this. Completion of this is the last step for those of you who are applying for cords and graduation regalia. I made sure you checked yes on your application, so please do make sure that you also take the time to complete this. It is your final assignment for me. It is one of the things that I will really beg and plead and require of you, because it's not just about us. This goes to the AVID program, and we want to make sure that everything is being represented here appropriately. The other piece that comes up that they use in terms of this senior data is they use it as part of their coordinated compliance accreditation report for AVID, which is my job. So as long as I have the information from you, I can complete the report that's needed for them. So you'll see in your classroom a series of things attached into this. You'll see a paper copy, a doc in classroom, and I'm going to give you this week to work on it in class. And all I ask is that you complete this doc and submit it by Friday. You will, at that point, then once I approve it, start to fill out your AVID Center data on the AVID platform. I will be creating your account this week, and as soon as it is good for you to access, I'll go ahead and let you know. And your next job, and we'll do this next week, is to go into AVID Center and complete the survey digitally. The whole reason you have the doc is to make sure that you have all of your information there and ready to access. After you submit it, they'll send me a notification saying that you have submitted your AVID senior data, and now I need to proofread it in order to click it and check it off as done. Once I've done that and I submit, you're all done with this process, which is a really wonderful thing. And for the most part, for most of you guys, if we're doing this step-by-step together, submission is a really quick and easy thing for me to do. And I'm always really appreciative of any help you can give me on that. So in terms of what you're going to need, everything is there and available for you in this assignment. You'll see the doc that you can access and go ahead and complete your information on the doc. You will need your AVID Center login, which I will be creating for you this week. And I'll show you how to log in and get yourself started on that. And as far as your login information is concerned, you will see your school email address as the username, and you'll see the password designated for this year. Again, I'll let you know as soon as those accounts are ready to go, and we'll get it done well in time for you to graduate and walk across that stage. So hopefully that helps. I believe that's the last slide that I have, and it is. So please take a moment to grab and make sure you have access to everything you need, and please never ever hesitate to shoot me a message if you need any help. You know that I am here to serve as always. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Let me make sure that I can stop my screencast.